Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. Last time we were in the underground palace, and we ran into the Earth Spirit, Gnome, and after a little bit of comic relief between he and the Sprite, and a boss battle against the, what was it, the Fire Gigas? I think it's Fire Gigas. Something along those lines. The gnome decided to join us and lend us his magic powers. So now we've got two different types of magic, earth and water. And between the last episode and this one, I leveled everything up, leveled all the magic up to level 2. It's worth noting that when you gain a new type of magic, it always starts out at level 0. So even if everything else is leveled up to 6 or 7, and you get a new magic, it's still going to be 0, and you have to start from the very beginning. So that's kind of annoying when you want to use a new type of magic right away, but we just have to deal with it. Anyway, if we talked to Luca at this point, she says Gemma has not returned from Pandora yet. Something must have happened to him. So remember, Eleni the witch had been trading the villagers of Pandora to some guy named Thanatos in order to get magical herbs to power her evil magic. But now she's run out of herbs and she's turned into a normal old lady. And everybody decided that, okay, now that she's a normal old lady, we'll just let her go. No problem. She just traded dozens of villagers. Human trafficking, anyone? Yeah, that never made sense to me, but video games. Anyway, it's time to go to Pandora. We've left things long enough. We've got to get back. We've got to figure it out. And don't you explode on my face. And with that, everybody's weapons. I had already leveled up the axe for the girl and the sprite while I was doing my magic, and the Tromby was the last guy to have his axe leveled up. Just a little note, you see these bushes, they can be cut by the axe or the sword, but one thing I found kinda weird is that tall grass, like here, you can't cut it with the axe. I'm gonna grab this chest. See what's inside. It's 4 gold pieces. That will get me absolutely nothing. It's like going into the store and expecting to buy something with 4 pennies. It ain't happening, folks. It just ain't happening. I can't even think of anything that you could possibly get for 4 cents. And if you know of something, I would love to hear it, because that to me is kind of crazy. Anyway, we're just about at Pandora, just around the corner here. Might be yet one more mushroom to deal with. And we're here. Here in Pandora, let's figure this out. This is Pandora. I was told to let you pass through if you arrive. Sir Gemma of Tasnica is in the castle with our king. When I went and talked to the people in the town. Gemma's not in the castle because we already talked to him and he left. So you are wrong, sir. Please stop living in the past. But I'm just gonna go up to the castle anyway, and your hair is still really green. Gosh. Anyway, come up here and I'm going to go talk to the king again. And expelled from your village? Well, this realm, yeah, I believe you said that last time too. Let's talk to the king. What a nightmare. The people of my country are acting like zombies. Oh, I have a headache. I'm going back to my room for a nap. Oh, well, there they go. Goodbye, king and queen. I want to sit in your throne, but I can't. Game won't let me. I like it when games let you, you know, hang out on thrones, but this one does not. Oh dear, why don't you try to calm down a bit? This is a tragedy. We absolutely cannot allow the Empire to invade at a time like this. Well, pacing around in your room not gonna do anything. Not that your soldiers have been able to do anything either. Just saying. Luckily, you've got a boy, a girl, and a sprite. We're gonna do what we can. What dozens of soldiers were unable to do. And yeah, video games. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go all the way down to the southern end of town, and you'll see this blue-haired girl again. And apparently she knows Melody. Huh. Fana? What's the matter? And she disappeared! Let's check out the ruins down there. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Although it seems to have happened a couple times in this game, at least. Alright, more of the villagers. None of these guys have anything to say. These creepy guys over here with the masks also have nothing to say. I mean, who put this thing here anyway? These statues don't look ominous to anyone? They just left them here? Not very decorative. Not very attractive for people trying to hang out in Pandora. I'm just saying. Melody, I'm going on a one-way trip. Pretty neat, huh? Come on, Fana, snap out of it. Shut up. Stop bothering me. Well, that was rude. Fana! Fana! Hey, you, make room. Unless we hurry, Fana's a goner. Dialect's probably here too. Well then, let's go. I believe there's only one entrance. So here we go. Watch out! There's stuff in here, and there's a zombie. So the enemies here, I think, are... Oh, that hurt. For the most part, are easier than the ones in the Underground Palace. My thought is that maybe the game programmers wanted you to come in here first. And watch out for the tomato man. I think we're just gonna continue on. This room, I don't believe there's anything in here except these swords that come to life. If you touch them, I don't know, guys. Sometimes I wonder about you. I believe this is the same. I'm going to check every room just to make sure, because I don't know if there's a chest. I believe there's a couple rooms, at least one room in here that has a chest with something important in it. So I don't want to miss anything. You guys again. Get away from me. I don't appreciate your company. I don't appreciate your presence. And this sword. Meet the oh. You stabbed me. You jerk, you stabbed me. And there it goes. That possessed sword is toast. And best to not bother when there's a tomato man hanging around. I believe that's called tomato man. Yes. Because it'll keep summoning zombies, and tomato men are really hard to get rid of. I don't like that. I think I should go up first. Yeah, they're real hard to hit you. I think the only way... I think you can hit them. Okay, guys, come on. Another one of these rooms. Anything? No. Yeah, I think you can hit them. Probably with, like, ranged weapons. But I'm not totally sure. I know pretty much the only halfway decent way to get rid of them is to use magic. And I believe they're weak against water magic, but that's a complete guess based on the fact that they use fire magic against you. So, I mean, it makes sense. Come on, guys! Just quit hugging and dancing with the zombies and let's go. We got stuff to do. We got people to save and zombies to kill. And yes, in case you were wondering, real zombies do explode like those ones did. That's totally legit. And oh, hold on a second. That's okay. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. As you see, water's at level 2, yes, and that guy looks fairly scary. Yikes. I'm guessing, I'm just going out on the limb here, Thanatos, I presume? Indeed. I know all about you. You're no ordinary fool if you can beat Eleni. Hand over Fana and dialect and make the people of the town as they were. Ho ho ho! What a spirited young lass. I suppose this is Fana? Too bad her. I've drained her energy and now she's my faithful servant. I need life energy to create a new peaceful world, understand? Soon the Mana Fortress will bring the people of the world together. Surrender and you can serve me. Don't, and you'll end up like him. Dialect. Well, we know where he went. He was a tough one. I see Eleni had a hard time with him, too. He must be receiving some kind of special power. Great find, huh? And you can join him now. And a trap. Of course there's a trapdoor. Of course there's a trapdoor. And we just narrowly missed those spikes. Wow. It will be glad to have you there. Your energy will be a feast to it. And yes, we have a boss fight. This, I believe, is called Wallface. Yes. There's a couple bosses with this same sprite, but just different colorations. Just wanted to make sure I have the right. And it's weak to earth magic, so let's start spamming it. Oh, I could pull it off there. Okay, so the way to spam magic is you select a magic, and then you'll see that whoever pops up will show up. What you want to do is you want to press the menu button. As soon as that elemental disappears, let's see if I can get rid of it. I only have 2 castings left. And you can cast it again immediately, and whatever you're fighting will not have time to pull off another attack. And you can spam your magic that way, but be careful if you do that, because you can spam it so much that you can only do 999 points worth of damage. And if you spam it too much, you'll waste all your magic because you've already reached that limit. So I recommend, depending on, just cast it once to see how much damage you're doing, and then calculate how many times you could do it in a row without going over 999. Kind of like a pricing game in The Price is Right. Yeah, this isn't The Price is Right. Oh, so you are the ones with the Mana Sword. The villages are yours, but not these two. Wait. Dialog, Fana. Till we meet again. Well, everybody's back to normal. What have I been doing all this time? Please inform the castle of this. Oh, I'm sure they're gonna find out. Your hair is very green, sir, just like that other guy. Where on earth is this? I don't know, but you should probably have someone take a look at your hair is also very green. My head feels like a ton of bricks. It's probably the hair coloring you're using. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that bright. Hello, Melody. Where are we? Is Fana here? How do I reply to that? Darn, I was doing my dishes. Well, gosh. You had your life's energy sucked away and you were basically a zombie and you're worried about your dishes. Oh, you just say the same thing. Well, so you may have noticed Gemma is here. Oh, Trompy. Sorry, I was spacing out. Thanatos is one of their best men. They must be desperate to get mana. But why was he taking the life energy away from the people here? The Empire only needs the power from the seeds, not from the people. There's something curious about Thanatos. I've got a bad feeling about him. Anyway, let's get out of here. Return to Lucas' place. I'm off to the underground palace. And he brings you, very kind of him to bring you to the entrance of the ruins, which are still going to be here. But now everybody's back to normal. And there's a few things we can do here. So let's first go back to the castle and see what's going on with the king and queen. I believe we're supposed to go to the right. Yes, right was right. Left was wrong. And up we go. And your I'm not even gonna bother. Round and round we go, up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs again, and in and out, and all this crazy stuff. I didn't believe it when Gemma said you were going to save our country. Well, believe it, son. You best be believing it. 'Cause it happened. The king is shaking off his deep depression. Good, maybe he can get back to his job. Thank you. Please come back. We all welcome you here in Pandora. Oh, someone changed their tune. Don't want us to get out anymore, do ya? You did it, Tromby. Brightness is returning to normal everywhere. I wasn't aware brightness was, not normal. Okay, that makes no sense. What Gemma said about the Mana Sword and you was true. We must now part with our treasure. We've guarded these for centuries for you, wielder of the Mana Sword. And that guy's just gonna go away and let us grab a buttload of treasure chests. Inside we get 50 GP. The Swords Orb, and we can upgrade that to level 3 now. The Spears Orb, we can upgrade, I believe that's at level 3 too. And 50 GP. And 50 GP. And 50 GP. Why they couldn't have just put 200 GP in one chest? I don't know. But there you go. You have to, they split it into 4 different chests. In preparation for our arrival. That was nice of them to do that, but kinda, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a waste of a bunch of treasure chests if you ask me. But why put in 1 what you can put in 4? So let's take a look. Oops, okay. No, I can press the right button. So we can upgrade our bow, our spear, and our sword. So we'll go ahead and do that, but before we leave, there's still one more thing I want to do. And I have to try and remember where, here we go. Go in this armor shop. And remember, this guy was zombified before, and we couldn't get any of his wares, but now we can. And he has one thing in here that we want, and that's the Cobra blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna buy him. Don't judge me. Okay. And I believe we used up a couple wishes. No, just one. So now we're good to go. Now we can upgrade our armor to the Cobra Bracelet. Why is that word so hard for me to say today? What's going on, Tromby? Okay. No, it just did that. Oop. There we go. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Cobra Blaze... Oh my gosh. Really? 3 times in a row? The Cobra Bracelet with an R and not an L. Also, wards against poison status, which is another nice added bonus in addition to the extra defense. So I'm gonna head back to Guy's navel. I'm gonna kill this rabbit. I'm gonna upgrade everything. I'm gonna open this treasure chest first, though, to get that 4 GP that we can't spend on anything. And I'll raise up everybody's weapon levels again, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Secret of Mana.